Hi guys, I've been going to a lot of shows this year and as a result cleaning my car quite frequently. Now I want to expand the things that I cover in the channel, and so I thought what would be a good idea is to share with you some of the cleaning products that I've been using for a while and some of the new stuff that I've discovered. So today what I'd like to show and experiment with and share with you is this stuff. It's CÖDE's Hydrophobic Glass Cleaner. I met the CÖDE guys at the Lotus Festival at Brands Hatch, and I'll be honest, I'd never heard of their brand before. But I bought some of their Instant Detailer, which is a product that I go through very quickly, and was very impressed with it. So I decided to buy a few other things of theirs, and today I'm going to be testing this stuff out. Now the Hydrophobic Glass Cleaner is basically a rain repellent glass stuff, and of course the best known formula for that is Rain-X. So the CÖDE stuff, they tell me it should be better than the Rain-X because the particles used in it are smaller, which means that it's going to give a better covering on the glass. Both products work in the same way, which is basically that water sticks to the glass, not just on cars, but on anything, on beer glasses, all that sort of stuff. There's little micro indentations in the surface, and that is what the water clings to. And these products work by filling in those indentations, leaving, in theory, a perfectly smooth surface that the water is unable to cling to and therefore washes off easily. Now, I have been using this on the Evora so far, and it's worked really well. But today I'm going to be applying it to my M3, which hasn't had any sort of cleaning or glass stuff on it for at least a good 3 months, and so it'll be a fair test. I'm going to show you first off what the glass cleaner does versus simply a cleaned bit of window, and then I'm going to A/B it for you with the Rain-X. So let's go. Application of the product is quite simple. First, remember to turn on your radio mic. In this test, I've used AutoGlim Fast Glass to clean the entire screen to make things as fair as possible. To apply the CÖDE product, you simply add it to a microfiber cloth and rub over the glass. Then you buff to remove all of the excess product until you are left with what appears to be simply a clean screen. You will not be able to see the product on there if you've done it correctly. So let's see the difference between a simply clean piece of glass and a treated piece of glass. I would say that's a pretty distinctive difference. You can see that on this side the rain is forming into beads very quickly and running off the windscreen very fast. Over here it's basically formed just a sheet. Now I'm going to apply Rain-X to this side. Now I'm going to apply Rain-X to this half of the windscreen so that we can do an A/B between it and the new CÖDE stuff that I'm using. The application process for Rain-X is exactly the same as the CÖDE stuff. Simply apply and then buff to a shine, or to sort of buff it off. For this side, I'm going to be using one of CÖDE's own luxury microfiber cleaning cloths, and they are really good. So here goes the Rain-X. Now I'm going to say that this is a conclusive victory for the CÖDE stuff. Based simply on performance, I would say that although you definitely notice a difference with Rain-X versus a simply clean windscreen, the CÖDE stuff does do what they say it will and does clear rain spots very quickly, very effectively. And I've borne this out with driving the Evora with this stuff applied. I've tested in fairly heavy rainfall to see if you're in that scenario where your windscreen wiper fails. Bear in mind the Evora has only one, then you can drive relatively safely with simply this stuff applied at cruising speed 60-70 miles an hour. So that's something very worth knowing, and I would say I would have this applied to your car at all times. For cars like the Evora, it does work particularly well because you've got such a raked windscreen, so you can get plenty of airflow kind of going over the front. So based on performance alone, this is definitely better than Rain-X, and also when you consider that this is about £10 for a 500ml pot from CÖDE Direct, I'll put their link in the comments, and the Rain-X stuff, I paid about $7.99 from Amazon for a 200ml pot. So very impressed with this stuff, and I hope to be bringing you some more reviews of CÖDE and other products soon.